like Steve Austin. Steady flossing, we cash her from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? He stood with a left, right, he should look.
More steals than Ricky hid from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back 2 years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act.
Mavs take it on the chin, 114 to 115. See, let me tell you what you guys are in store for right now. What's about to happen is Kendrick is about to come on this broadcast and tell you that the tank is on and that we're tanking and all this other stuff. But I want to know right now, you can entertain him if you want to, but there is no tank. No tank! Man! Man! Boy, it was a great night to be up Dallas Mavericks today. Boy, Team Tank is on the way, man. So right now at number 19, and I guarantee by the end of this week, they'll be at 16. We're moving on up. That's the song that George Jefferson say, man. Don't worry about what Wall Street. He's just mad. He's just mad because Clay Day was a no say. Listen, I'm trying to get out. Listen, if any no GMs out Clay there, Day or Reaper Dirt Shay. If any GMs out there, listen, we up for sale. We sellers. Hey man, if you want to shoot it like Klay Thompson on your team, give us a call. Kyrie's up for sale. Listen, PJ Washington, he's on sale. Don't listen to Kenny. Maxi Cleaver, he's 50% half off. Daniel Gafford 30% off. Listen, man, everybody's up for sale. I mean, shoot, coach, if you need a coach, man, Coach Kid's up. We trading the coach too, man. Everybody's up for sale tonight, man. We trying to get 25 first-round picks to go into the year 2035 so we can rebuild this whole thing up again. And guess what, guys? In about 5 years, we'll be back in the finals again. If you just follow my plan, let's get the tank on the way, man. We about getting draft picks and draft picks and lottery picks.
Next year we going to the finals.
No, we ain't going to the finals, man. We tanking some more, man. We're just going to scrap, man. Kyrie, where you want to go, baby? You want to go to Phoenix? You want to go? Listen, man. You want to go to Miami or South Beach?
Well, Jimmy Butler's about to occupy that, so you don't have to worry about that.
You want to go? Listen, man. Listen. I don't know if I can get you in New York, man. They like they got a good thing going. You want to go to Milwaukee? You want to go? I mean, where you want to go, man? Just pick a place, man. I don't think Boston will take you back. You want to go to LA to LeBron? We'll go to LA LeBron. Oh, how about the other side to the Clippers, man? Go play with James Harden again. Oh, you don't like James Harden, do you? Hey, man, listen. Houston. You want to go down to Houston? Huh? We'll go down to Houston. We'll get you in, man. Where you want to go, baby? Where you want to go?
You should be ashamed of what you're doing right now.
I don't think I can get anything Spencer did with it. But hey, Quentin Grimes, where you want to go, man? You want to go back home to Houston? Anywhere y'all guys want to go? We want to sell y'all off, man. We sellers. As of right now, we are sellers. Mavericks lose again. That's 4-12 since the Luka injury, and with him nowhere in sight, Team Tank is on the rise, man. By the time Luka get here, we most definitely will be in tank mode. So hey, I'm just getting it started before everybody gets mad. So I can't believe it. I'm getting you prepared now, man. I'm getting you prepared now. It's a great day to be a Mavs fan. We know where we at. We know where we at. We are in tank mode, full-blown tank mode, whether Walt likes it or not. Hey, listen, they proved me right. They catching L's left and right, man.
Kyrie almost had us back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, almost. Yeah, listen, if I almost hit this number on my scratch off, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I'd be on the beach somewhere. But hey, that almost don't really cut it.
That's not true. We start up a media company. We start up a media company and everything. You went off that scratch off.
So, hey, it's what it is. Guys, accept it. We're not a good basketball team, so we might well get something out of it.
Okay, hold on. We got Coach Kidd.
Yeah, man. Ask Coach Kidd. He's part of the tank. He ready.
Yeah, they had 34 free throws, and we're attacking the paint, and we only got to the line 19 times. So we got to continue to keep attacking until the whistle's blown. But they stepped up and made their free throws. I think they were 30 for 34. But again, just coming down a stretch, you gotta be perfect if you're down. And unfortunately, we just couldn't get a rebound. We kept playing and kept fighting, and found ourselves in that game. And so the energy and effort, as you asked the first question, was at a high. Everybody that played tonight, there was a lot of guys who played.
How much of the not getting the rebound is that you guys sent doubles at Anthony Edwards, and what is that? You want to double Edwards and force him to pass. On the other hand, it could lead to
Yes. Yeah, that's a very good point. When you talk about, a double team, you're going to give up something size-wise. And Edwards is the priority. He's so good. And so we wanted someone else to score it, and they found a way to get the rebound. They're late on his miss. And so just understanding we just got to, as small as we got to fight, we got to, until they call or until you foul out, we got to use our fouls, or we got to be a little bit more physical. But I thought the group, again, energy and effort was high, and we fought to the end and just came up short.
What do you like about what you saw out of Maxey? How aggressive he was on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he's great. He's on a minute restriction. We can play him 15 minutes. And so we try to use every minute that we can, or every second, wisely. And again, he's been great on this restriction. And so his ability to set screens, his ability to play defense, his ability to score for us was really high for us today. But he's been playing like that here of late, and we're going to continue to need him while we're shorthanded.
Coach PJ had a team leading 22 field goal attempts tonight. He was very aggressive. He had 30 points as well. How important is it for him just to be aggressive with all these injuries and everything going on?
Yeah, I think he's been aggressive since the season started, and he was aggressive tonight. And I thought him and Kai, set the tone for us, and we need one of those guys to go big, and they both went big tonight. And so, again, we just need someone else to chip in. We had great looks. I thought Kai made some great passes when he got, to the rim. And so those shots hopefully go down tomorrow night.
Jason, you see that effort that you talked about overall from this team. They get the news about Derek earlier today officially. Do you feel like that kind of galvanizes this group when they get news like that to really pick up the slack?
I think this group has been faced with a lot of injuries, and I think they're just used to it. It's just the norm. And so hopefully that norm changes where the injuries go away. But this next man up mentality, and give the group credit, they're prepared. They continue to keep working. And when their name is called, I thought B. Will was great for us tonight. In one of our two ways, I thought he was positive. His energy, he was aggressive. I thought Kessler and Omax were good. And so just shows the development of being ready, and those guys are ready. And so we got to find a way to win. We just have come up short here of late.
You mentioned the depth in pregame when we talked to you. Do you feel like this depth of this roster is as good as any you've had here?
Yeah, it's by far the best team depth-wise that we've had. It's just it's been stretched a little bit here of late. And so, but no one's complaining. We got to go and play the schedule, and the goal is to find a way to win. And right now we're just coming up short. But in that locker room, there's a lot of fight, a lot of character. As you saw tonight, the energy and effort, and that's what we measure everyone on. And again, we're going to have to find that tomorrow night in Oklahoma City.
What did you see of Max's first start of the season?
I thought it was good. I thought he was live. His energy, his effort, being able to give us rebounds, toughness. I thought he did a really good job.
That was Coach Kendrick. Listen. Before you go off, you're on this team tank thing that's not getting ready to happen. But as Coach Kidd said, there's a lot of fight left in this team. Basically, what Coach Kidd's telling you, we're not gonna roll over and die.
Yeah,
we just bitten by the injury bug just a little bit, but we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, okay. Listen, you go ahead and do that. Listen, that's good media talk. Kind of spin it. That's fine. But right now, more importantly, the Mavericks right now on the Tankathon are at 14th right now. Okay,
Oh my
14.
God. Why?
14. All right.
Right.
If now this is a big if the Mavericks do like they say, remember that they're at OK City and they're coming on to play the Celtics. If the Mavericks do what I think they're going to do, which is lose out the rest of the week,
Oh my God.
the Mavericks could possibility. The Mavericks could be in 10th by Sunday. They could be at the 10th spot. That's if everything falls into place. Other teams like San Antonio, Golden State, pull for Golden State tonight, and Miami catch some wins today. But if the Mavericks do like we think they're going to do, when we say they're probably going to lose out, they could, guys. They could. Hopes and prayers. Well, they could be in 10th by Sunday. They could be in the 10th spot. And in the 10th spot, they're looking at Edgar Dimon, shooting guard out of BYU, 6'9", 190. Long guy, long range guy.
Oh my God.
6'9". A little lightning behind, but a long range guy. Or they get up a little further, get the kid out that center out of Duke, Kamani Mulakan.
Oh, well, okay. Well, if they'll be that high, then we can trade the pick and get somebody good.
What? You can do that too, man. Trade the pick. You know, get
Okay,
some.
hold on. We got PJ at the podium.
That's good. And listen, it's okay to do tanking right now. It's like you got Derek Lively.
Losing a player like that for a couple months, but like I said, the whole season. At the end of the day, I mean, right now it's next man up mentality, and everybody has to come ready to play each and every night. With that being said, I mean, obviously it's sad news, but we just got to keep going.
You led the team in field goal attempts tonight. Do you feel an extra sense to be ultra aggressive on offense right now?
I mean, definitely. Got to find a way to score and keep us in it, and just be aggressive and find ways to get baskets. Yeah.
In terms of just the 3-point shooting, it's tough for you guys in Charlotte the other night. You know, kind of a tough night again from behind the arc. What are you just seeing there in terms of the looks you guys are getting?
I think it's some of the same looks we've been getting all year. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. But we work on it every day. We're not worried about it. They're going to fall. We just have to keep taking the right ones, getting in the paint, kicking it out to each other, and just playing that way.
PJ, I know you guys always say next man up mentality, but how difficult is it to go to war without half your team?
It's tough. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie. But we got to do it. I mean, this is what we signed up for. There are no excuses. We're all pros. So we just got to go out there and handle business.
What do you guys got to do to handle business tomorrow night?
Defend, don't foul, get on transition, take care of the ball, and just be together.
I think, go ahead.
PJ, you know, you guys talk next man up, but do you ever have a moment when you look back at the bench and you see Luka and Lively and Clay and 3-4 other guys in street clothes, and you're just like, how did we get here?
I mean, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's part of the game. Obviously, we deal with injuries. Every team goes through this, so you hate to see your team go through this, obviously, but there's nothing we could do about it. We just have to go out there and play, no matter who's on the floor, and just have the mentality of trying to go out there and win.
A little more to that. I think Kyrie said last week, it's just not going to be the perfect season. Is that kind of, you just have to accept that of like, this is what we have to deal with, and we just got to find a way. I mean, what's just the mentality?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the great thing about it. We can find a way to win with the group we do have. Everybody just has to lock in, pay attention to detail, and we can't really have mistakes. I thought in the fourth quarter, we let a lot of easy baskets get away from us. As far as offensive rebounding, we gave up too many in the fourth, and those costed us. So just little plays like that. I mean, if we take those away, we obviously win this game. So that's devastating.
With those offensive rebounds, is that something that to some extent, like what can you do better there, especially when you guys are doubling Ant? And so you've obviously got rotations and you're running across the court. How do you do better in those situations when it's already an accepted scramble situation?
We all five have to come back and rebound, especially right now. Especially with our small lineups, we got to put a body on somebody, box out, and just got to want it more at the end of the day.
PJ, back at the time of training camp and kind of media day, you told us some of the biggest things that you worked on over the summer was your playmaking, your ball handling, and your play in transition. How do you feel that you've grown in that area this season, as we saw tonight, compared to the beginning of the year?
I feel like I've grown a lot. I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable handling the ball in space, being able to tag, being able to make plays, and I just feel a lot more comfortable bringing the ball up.
That bump layup that you use often in transition, what goes into that move and kind of when you want to use it or when you want to pass out of it?
It just depends. If there is no help, I'm gonna go up with it, and whenever the help comes, just try to find the open man. Just making simple reads, something I've been working on in the offseason as well. Credit to Coach Sam. So, just trying to play through that, and obviously just work that in between the games.
With Luka out, handling the ball is something you're naturally going to do more. Does that excite you, getting to handle the ball more and show off your full game right now?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's something I've been working on, so I'm excited to go out there and do it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything without a win. So the main thing is winning, and we just got to find a way to do that.
PJ, Coach Kidd talked before and after this game about how the depth of this team is really a strength. He said just now it's the best depth he's had since he's been here. Do you think about, if you guys can get whole, how special this team can be?
Yeah, obviously it's a long season. We have a lot more games left. Guys are going to be coming back from injury pretty soon, so the season's not over at all, and we have a lot more to show. So once guys get healthy, we can start rolling again. But right now, we just got to keep fighting each and every night.
PJ, going into tomorrow night, the Thunder, y'all played them in the playoffs. Y'all played them just over the last week with an intense win and a couple scuffles. Could you talk a little bit about what that rivalry means? And is there a sense in the locker room like this is a rivalry, this is something that is forming?
I'll just look at it as another team that we have to go out there and try to beat. Obviously, they're one of the best teams in the league right now. They have a lot of great players. But at the end of the day, there's just another opponent we just have to go out there and handle business with. With that being said, I mean, I don't got nothing else to say about them. Thank you, guys.
I wonder how much you can get for PJ. Can you get a first rounder?
We're not trading anybody, man. Stop. What are you doing?
Listen. Ali was right. The team mood is really down, and PJ talking like that shows everything. I mean,
the team mood is down. Half the roster's gone.
I mean, you know, hey man, listen. It sometimes season happens like this, man. You got to take this. You can think of it one way. You can feel sorry for yourself, or you can try to find a silver lining. I'm trying to find a. Listen, all you guys were on my behind a couple years ago when I proposed this idea about let's just tank it on out. And even my brother from another mother, right over to my left side. I mean, yeah, my left side right here. Was holding firm, stubbing his feet along the way until he realized I was right. We just gotta tank this thing out, call it a year. Hey, let's pick up an extra asset, see if we can flip that asset, and see if we can trade some other guys, flip another couple assets, and then hey, you can rebuild the team.
We're not
right like that.
We're not at that point yet.
We gotta listen. Next year will take care of itself.
No.
All you want to make sure is Clay's here next year. I'm trying to put Clay on the team. We can try to win championship. Listen.
Clay is gonna be coming off the bench next year.
Listen. When Clay playing, I don't know if he's gonna be in the league next year.
Stop it. He's coming off the bench next year.
So I'm trying to get him to the best possible situation so he have a chance this year to win a championship. But yeah, man, the Mavericks, as far as this game goes,
listen. Let me tell you why next year is the year they're gonna win, and they have to. In the year they have to win.
Okay.
If they don't win next season,
in
20, I think going into 2020, what next season will be? What 2025, 2026 season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so going into 2026 season, Luka will be a free agent, or could be a free agent. That's why they got to win next year.
Yeah. And see. Let me tell you something. And if if you're tanking, you might well see. Hey, what can we get for Luka? What can we get for Luka? I mean, Luka's good for about 5 first-round picks. I mean, you can really stock the cupboard. You can stock it, man. You can stock it. But as a part of this game right here, and people want to talk about this game. Listen, it's the same old, same old. The Mavericks once again can't rebound. To be a good defensive team, you have to get the defensive rebound. The Mavericks once again late in the game couldn't do that. Giving up two offensive boards late in the game.
Well, you don't have to do that. We can show the people we got the highlight
buckets. The Mavericks. I just want to say this one thing. The Mavericks also 8 of 29 from 3. They were bad from 3. On Monday, they were bad from 3 again. Only shooting 28%. Not shooting the 3 well. And also, like Coach Kidd said, no toughness on that team. They played hard, but a lot of guys that really don't know how to play, like Omax and a couple more young guys, Walker Kessler. They have no business on the basketball court. Let's see the highlights to see how they have no business on the basketball court. Or maybe they do. Maybe they need to be on the basketball court so I can complete the tank. I mean, as long as they here, they're gonna give me all the L's I can have them. Good grief, boy.
Well, that was an ugly first quarter.
Yeah, it shows the Mavericks inconsistent offense. I mean, they were starting Omax, and he don't know what to do with the basketball. He don't know how to shoot. He proved that today. he don't know. He took that bad shooting from Vegas all the way to the season.
Shout out to Chris Owens, man.
Ollie. I hear Ollie say if Clay was playing tonight, we win because he will get 10 open shots. Ollie, let me tell you something. The way Clay's playing right now,
he said he get 10 open shots because of Rudy.
Way Clay's playing right now, you're gonna count on one of those go in. So,
that's all you needed was one. You only lost by what's the name?
Yeah, but you can't play that game.
All you need is 1 3 from Clay.
You can't. But you really can't play that game because.
And why not?
Why not? Because a certain situation has to go in a certain way. You start thinking like they think, oh man, well, you can go to the Charlotte Hornets game. Well, if we did this and did that, we could have won that game. Yeah.
Nah, there wasn't nothing to do with the Charlotte Hornets.
And guess what? Walt Ollie, Clay played that game. In fact, Clay had a chance to tie the game, and he bricked it. He built houses.
Yeah, he did.
In the greater Charlotte area, the Queen City, man. He added another condo to a luxury resort there. So,
but we know the Mavericks have a history of not playing good in early games.
Well, right now they have a history of not playing good in any time zone. So it really doesn't matter.
10 o'clock,
7 o'clock, 9:30, 5:30, it don't matter.
6:30.
Yeah. Whatever time zone, Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific.
Hey man, maybe we need to find a way to get Bally's back up. We've seen play better when we was on Bally's.
Hey, Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. It don't make a dawn. We catch an L in Hawaii.
We was thriving on Bally's.
We catch an L in Hawaii if we could. We had time zone in there. So good Lord.
We was really thriving over there, and now they done went over here to Tahana or Channel 29, and now they
put on Channel 29.
Come on, Bally's, come out of bankrupt, Bally's. We need you.
I can't believe you, Walt. You sit up begging Bally's to come back.
We need Bally's to the Southwest to come on back, man. My God.
Yeah, man, it's 53-49 right here. Here's PJ. You had 30-point games, back-to-back games from PJ and Daniel Gafford. You still caught hot L's. Watch your head, boy. Daniel Gafford getting dunked on. Good grief. It ain't the first time, it ain't the last. That's right there. A nice defense getting played right there. Not. It's Kyrie.
Kyrie had 30 tonight, right?
Yeah, but it was a weak 30. It was a weak.
There's no such thing as a weak 30.
Yeah, it was a weak 30. It really was a weak 30. I mean, season on the line. You need to get 40 out of Kyrie tonight. You need to get 40. You don't need 30. That's quick rounds with his little cute little 3-pointer he shot here. He made. I think that was the only one he made tonight. This guy had it going, man. At one point he was perfect through 3 quarters. I mean, he playing so good. The referee was letting them get away with fouls and stuff in the fourth.
Knock it down, Kyrie.
Kyrie with a 3. Kyrie, you just can't wait to turn it on in the fourth. You got how bad this team is. You got to do it from start of the game to the
He had this the third quarter. He had that one in the third.
Yeah, you can't wait. You can't wait till the third. You got to get your work. Bad as this team is, you got to get your work started in the first.
Nah, he got to say. He's not young, so he got to save himself for the third second half.
The
first half, he barely did anything first half. Then he had.
Then that proves my point. Let's get him on the team. We don't have to do that much, man.
Stop it, man. Half the roster's hurt and depleted, man.
That proves, you know I'm right, Walt. That proves my point. You know I'm right.
Not. Come on, man.
Let's get him
roster is gone, man.
Let's get him.
No help.
Let's get him somewhere where he can. Let's get him somewhere where he can be a number 3 or number 4.
Come on, man.
I think he'd be the greatest number 4 in the history of basketball.
Come on, man.
No, I'm just saying, man. You know I'm right. In your mind, you really know I'm right.
You wrong.
Look at that, man. No, look at that. Rudy Gobert, no offensive rebound. Look at Kyrie. Look at Luka and Derek Lively up there grinning, man. They ready for the tank. Let's get to the beach, man. Let's get to the beach. Look at that. Offensive rebound again. Led to a 3 right here. Not good. You got to finish the defense position. One person I want definitely gone is Coach Sean Sweeney. I mean, good Lord.
Sweeney.
If there is a basketball god, he won't be on. He won't be on that bench. Come next October. Good Lord. The defensive keys, the defensive rotations are bad. No, the Mavericks are not playing here. They're going up to Oklahoma to play the OKC Thunder. So it will be in OKC.
Yeah, because they play OKC here the other night.
Yeah. So it will be in OKC where the Mavericks probably will get a 40-point L.
Wow.
Come on, what you saying? I'm lying? They can't even beat the Hornets or the.
We beat the Thunder the other night, didn't we?
Yeah, without Shea. I think Shea's playing. They can't.
Hey, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
They can't even beat the Pelicans or the Hornets.
But we beat the best team in the NBA.
Really,
we handed them an L, didn't we?
You really counting that Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, I am. It counts.
Boy, the desperate will talk. Boy.
Man, sitting up here beating the best team in the NBA.
Look at and then turn around losing to the worst. Look at that what defense was that? Max Cleveland, he turned his head. He ready for the tank. He ready for the tank.
I tell you who's not ready for the tank. Kyrie is not ready for the tank.
Some people on that shot he like he was. Some people may say
okay, that was a bad example.
Some people Max was ready for the tank when the season started. The way he playing.
Oh, see, there you go. Look at them right there. Kyrie wasn't ready for the tank.
Yeah, the referees.
And he want a foul right there.
The referees try to take it back from him. They try to get my tank on. They try to see if his foot was on out of bounds. It didn't work. This Kyrie short on the shot.
Trying to win.
Yeah.
You almost had it.
Yeah, you say that. You can say that for the whole month of January. You almost had it. Almost had it. Just catch the hell. And there we go. Mavericks win. Mavericks lose 115 to 114. They drop. If anybody want to know, they dropped to 9th. They dropped to 9th in the West. Both teams are now 23 and 21, and this is the last game of the regular season. So we don't
play the T-Wolves no more.
Yeah, the T-Wolves have won the season series 2-1. Remember Mavericks winning up in Minnesota early this season. T-Wolves winning the last 2 here, including the last one Christmas Day. When Luka got hurt. And the Mavericks are now without Luka, with the Luka injury, they are now 4-11 since the Luka injury.
All right, man. Well, let's do the stats and the facts.
All right, man. Man. Hey, we got how many more games of this to go? We're just gonna hang on in there, man. It's gonna be a long, bumpy ride. We're here for you, man. All through the lows and even more lows. But hey, but speaking of lows, these stats and facts are brought to you by Very Best Barbecue. That's not a low right here. They actually did what they're doing. Home of the best smoked meats in the Metroplex. 7509 Boulevard 26, North Richland Hills, Texas. 76180. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays. 11 to 7 has outdoor seating. Good for watching sports, especially like me want to watch this tank going on. Telephone number 817-918-1497. Repeat that, 817-918-1497. If you need an event catered or an online reservation for a band of your bunch, or if you just want to place an order, get that number or call. I recommend the Ribs brisket and that lovely, lovely brisket Frito pie. All right, let's get to these stats and facts. Okay, the Timberwolves shoot 46%. 46% from the field. The Mavericks shoot 50% from the field. You don't wonder how in the world the Mavericks lose this game? Well, I'm about to tell you. Because the Mavericks were also shooting 50% from the field.
Tell us why they lost this game.
They wasn't shooting 50% from three. They weren't even close. They weren't even shooting 30% from three. They shot 28% from three. They were 8 of 29. The Timberwolves wasn't that much better. They were 11 of 29, but that's 38%. So if you figure 38% from 28%, that's 10% points better. That means you win. But also the Mavericks were killed from the free throw line. Coach Kidd talked about it. The Mavericks 16 out of 19 from the free throw line. That's 84%. But the Timberwolves went 34 times. That's the game right there. 34 times. If you let a team go 30 or more times, pretty much you're probably losing that game. The Timberwolves also were 30 out of 34 for 88% from the free throw line. Rebounds 39 to 38. Favor the T-Wolves 9 to 7. Favor the T-Wolves in offensive rebounds. 26 to 24 also in assists. Favor the T-Wolves. Steals. T-Wolves also had 10. The Mavericks had 5. Blocks in favor of the T-Wolves again. All these in favor of the T-Wolves 8 to 4. Total turnovers. This is favor of the Mavericks. That's not a good thing. Mavericks had 15 turnovers. They gave up 22 points off those 15 turnovers. That'll get you beat. And the T-Wolves had 11 turnovers. They only gave up 14 fast break points in favor of the T-Wolves again. Walt 25 to 8. This is a favor for the Mavericks. Didn't mean much. Mavericks had 66 points in the paint to just 48 for the T-Wolves. Let's get to the box score, if you will. For the Mavericks, PJ Washington, like we said, he had 30 points. He's a plus 12 in this game. He had 2 assists, 7 boards. 4 of those were offensive rebounds, so he did job keeping possession alive for the Mavericks. He's 5 of 7 from the free throw line, just 1 of 5 from 3. It's not gonna get it done. From the field, he was 12 for 22 overall in 36 minutes. Omax Prosper still don't know how to play basketball quite yet. 25 minutes. He shows great energy. He just don't. Did he just learn? Yeah, he just don't have a high basketball IQ right now. 25 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field. 0 of 3 from 3. He just cannot shoot. He finished up with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, minus 12, 4 points. What do you say, can he just learn? I would love Omax to learn on the fly, man. That gives more credence to the tank. Speaking of the tank, Daniel Gafford. Some people may say Daniel Gafford got tanked by your boy Julius Randle. Let's see if these numbers go out for him. He had 14 points and 12 boards in this game. He's a plus 8. Also had 3 blocks, 1 steal and 2 assists. Played pretty good to me. 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 2 for the free throw line, 33 minutes. Listen, he's increasing his trade stock, man. Trade stock. Maybe we can get a first rounder for him. I don't know. Speaking of guy we can get a multiple first rounders for, Kyrie Irving. 38 minutes. He had 36 points. He was a minus 8. 9 assists, 4 rebounds, 12 of 21 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Hey, if anybody's calling and they want a veteran combo guard who can take over games for the playoffs, give us a call, man. We open for business.
No, we're not.
Speaking of guy that's open. Speaking of guy that's not open for business, he's not open anyway. He said he bet on himself, but maybe he should have just took the contract and ran. Quick grind. another game that's like maybe about 5 straight. He ain't crossed double digits in points. Just 5 in this game. He was a -5. Had 3 assists, 4 rebounds in this game. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 in 36 minutes of play. Maxi Kleber, 16 minutes of play. He had a good first half, but boy, he fell off in the second half. He went right back to beat Maxi Kleber. Only finished up with 10 points. He was a -11. Excuse me. He had 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 from the field. Kelsey Edwards.
Look at that, man. Hold on, man. Did you give Maxie some love? He had 10 points tonight. Did you show Maxie some love?
Yeah, he had a good first. He had a good first half. You saw that lob.
I can't think of last time I seen double figures next to Maxie Kleber name.
But most eight of those was in the 7 of those was in the 8 of those was in the first half. So he had 2 in the second. He went right back to him, Maxie.
Hey, at least it's better than a goose egg. It's better to see a number next to a goose egg instead of just a straight up goose egg.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, man. Maybe the Mavericks can get some trade value for him. We're trying to get this tank going. Kelsey Edwards. We could play him a lot, man.
Trade Maxie does not mean you initiate the tank. That just means you get rid of a bad player.
Kelsey Edwards. That's a guy we can play a lot more. You want to invest in the tank. 15 minutes. He had 4 points. He was a -3. He had 1 steal. 1 assist, 2 rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the field.
This is my life the next 2 months.
Didn't attempt the 3. Shoot him, Kelsey. Shoot him, man. Spencer Dinwiddie. We're gonna keep him because we know he's a tanking player. Get with. That's what
definitely a path to the tank. If you're talking about tanking, definitely a path to the tank.
I'm talking about one Spencer Dinwiddie. He's a
path to the tank.
32 minutes. Look at these numbers, guys. 32 minutes, 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He did have 3 rebounds. He only had 1 assist. He had 9 points. Somehow he was a +7. I don't see how. He was there 1 block, 1 steal in this game. Spencer Dinwiddie, keep him in the starting lineup if you can. Brandon Williams, 9 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field. Another tank player. He had 2 points. He's a +7, 1 steal, and 3 assists. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle, 34 minutes. He had 16 points. He was a +6. Had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in this game. 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Jay McDaniels, 40 minutes. He was 10 of 18 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He had 27 points in this game. Guy that doesn't score that much. He almost went for 30. Like we talked about before, Walt. Listen, if you're a no-name player, you can get your career high off the Mavericks. I think this was his season high points tonight. Just like Nick Smith Jr. They just keep handing them out, man. You want a lifetime achievement award, just play the Mavericks. McDaniels also was a +5. He had 3 blocks, 4 assists, and 8 boards. Rudy Gobert, 30 minutes. He had 14 points, 6 boards in this game. 2 assists, but had 3 blocks. He was a -1. He was 3 of 4 from the field, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. So he shot the ball really good from the free throw line. Mike Conley, like I said, he had a great first half. 6 of 9 from the field overall, 4 of 6 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 32 minutes. He had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. He was a +19 in this game. He had 18 points. Anthony Edwards, 21 points, didn't have to do much. He was a -10, had 7 assists, 5 rebounds. He was 6 of 19 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line in 37 minutes. Nas Reed, the Maverick killer, he came alive in the second half. Hit a couple threes that really put the dagger in the Mavericks before the second half. Stretched out the lead. 27 minutes. He was 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. He had 6 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal. He had 12 points in this game. Alexander Walker, 32 minutes. He was 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Yeah, man. He had 2 blocks. Yeah, he was a -5, had 7 points. And Dillingham, 9 minutes. He was 0 of 3 from 3, 0 of 2 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had no points. He was a -8, but he did have 1 assist. And there's your stats and facts. Brought to you by Very Best Barbecue, home of the best smoked meats in the Metroplex. Back to you.
We can't hit our open shots, and it's becoming a pattern, we need to look at it.
Hold on. Let me read you this again. Let me read you this again. Spencer Dinwiddie, 1 out of 4 from 3. 4 out of 13 from the field. Let me read you another one. Quentin Grimes, 2 of 7 from the field. 1 of 4 from 3. Max Prosper, 2 of 7 from the field. 0 of 3 from 3. Yeah, when you got those kind of numbers and you get them things consistent, yeah, you sure can't shoot. And them guys, they ain't shot. They just keep shooting, man.
Can you give us the scores around the league before we get out of here, please?
Feel great today, man.
I had just about enough of you tonight.
It's a good day, man. It's a good day. We 14th in the we 14th in the draft.
We ain't getting no closer to number 1.
Hey, let me tell you something. We're gonna be by the time this week over, we're gonna be 10. I guarantee you that.
No, we won't. We winning tomorrow night.
Yeah, okay, sure. Sure. All right, let's get to the scores around the association. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 games in the association. The Pelicans-Bucks game was postponed because of heavy Arctic snow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that game was, they buried in snow. And also in Houston, man, they had a lot of snow. But they was able to play their game. Speaking of games, let's talk about the finals that's still playing. Pistons defeated the Atlanta Hawks. Now look now, but the Pistons, I think, won 5 of the last 6. So, man, they're balling. They win 114-104 over the Atlanta Hawks. The Phoenix Suns beat the Brooklyn Nets 108-84. As we know right now, as we always know, the Minnesota Timberwolves defeated the Dallas Mavericks 115-114. The Houston Rockets, after having to postpone one of their games, they come back and beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 109-108. The Grizzlies defeated the Charlotte Hornets 132-120. Somebody's beating the Hornets, not us. Speaking of those OKC Thunder, they beat the Jazz. They'll be waiting on the Mavericks tomorrow. They beat the Jazz 123-114. The only thing I have to know about is who gets beat worse. Does the Thunder beat the Jazz? Does the Thunder beat the Jazz worse than the Mavs, or the Mavs worse than the Jazz? That's the only thing I got. That's only suspense I got for tomorrow.
We got a hot L coming tomorrow night.
Yeah, sure. The Pelicans and the Bucks are postponed to be made up at a later date. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put your mama in it. Don't do that. The games in progress on ESPN as we speak, late in the second. The Golden State Warriors are leading the Sacramento Kings, another team we couldn't beat. Doug Christie, 47-39. At least somebody's whooping their behind. And the Celtics are trailing the Clippers at the end of the first in the Intuit Dome, 34-33, and that's your scores around the association. Walt, back to you.
All right, man. So what? We got to be back here tomorrow. What's the 7 o'clock? So 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 game. Yes, sir.
Boy, keeping you busy, ain't they, this week? Yeah.
10
o'clock on Monday. 10 a.m. on Monday.
Listen, man.
Tomorrow night, the Monday Night Raw on Monday after the Mavericks game, and you got a Mavs game tonight. You got a Mavs game tomorrow night. You got a Mavs game on Saturday night.
Yeah, man. I'm all about the tank. By the time, like I said, don't listen to Walt. By the time Sunday morning hits, we'll fully be entrenched in the top 10 in the draft. Let's keep it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. All right, man. So we'll be back tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Thunder. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Oklahoma City Thunder live in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Let's go, Team Tank. Let's go, baby. On the road in Oklahoma. We take it on the show on the road.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Take it away.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.